All right, everybody, welcome back to the Manners Minifan Network. I've got with me good friend of the show, good friend of the network, Sneakers. Um, Sneakers, I wanted to get you on because I wanted to clear up some, things you've been thinking, saying about the last week or so. Um, my issue was I don't need you or any of you fucking cronies to tell me or Kane who we can have on our network. That's it. Who do you think you are? Like, just because, I mean, I'm not going to defend that guy's actions, but
Well, you
let's
are.
get him on, let him hang himself. Like, if he wants to come on and say stupid shit and embarrass himself, then he's even in more deep shit than he was before you exposed
No,
him.
you guys are two pussies. He came on Mike and the Minifans. He got a little bit of traction. He looked funny. You and Kane had two fucking hard-ons. Well, we got to get him on. We got to get him on. He's
Exactly.
criticizing
Yep.
Kirk. He's gonna bring numbers. Fucking
Absolutely.
300
Yep.
views. Then I look.
Huge.
I
That's huge
do.
for Kane. That's
Yeah,
big
well,
for
I do.
Kane.
It's big for you guys. So I do a little fucking research, and I realize who the guy was, and one of the biggest scumbags that's been on Twitter. And then you go on your little fucking rant. I got receipts. Fuck you guys. I'll have whoever I want on the network. And then and
Absolutely.
you call yourself a Minifan and you have one of the biggest dirtbags on there, giving the guy a platform, and you're defending the guy. Oh, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's changed. He only changed because he's a fucking lunatic, and he got caught, and he was like, oh fuck, let me apologize now.
Well, the only evidence that I've seen is that he tweeted at your kids a couple of times, which is a dog shit move. It was a long time ago he sent them. You've tweeted out some other
It was
accounts.
this
Like,
year.
okay, you've tweeted out some other stuff like Jack Williams from last week. There's no evidence that that's
We
him.
have evidence, but I'm not Kane's on my fucking DMs. Show me the evidence. I would never give that dummy my my hard work and my cronies' hard work the proof. That shit up.
Well, we'll let the proof out so people know that this guy is who he
Well,
says.
I'm waiting for the guy to hang himself, like you said, but I'm doing it my way. I'm greasing the guy now, and obviously he's fucking disappeared like every other
Yeah.
pussy.
Well, because my issue is, as I said, I mean, I think you should have reached out to me when you heard he was coming on and given me the stuff privately, and then we fucking throw it on him live on air and see how he reacts. Like, I'm not. I just think there was. I don't need you. Like your. Who do you think you are to cancel people? Like you've
I'm
done
not
so many.
canceling.
You've done so many dumb things and you've been given second chances time after time. And don't say to me, I put my face out there, so it's okay. You still went
Stop.
and insulted him, been a fan. Like, there
I
is
didn't
no
assault him.
excuse for
I didn't assault him.
assaulted VD. You put him in
I
a
said
headlock.
hello to him with my fucking hands. That's what I said.
Exactly. So that's an asshole move. I
It's
don't
not an
care.
asshole. The guy is a piece of Steven, who was Barnett, the little fucking little shit. I know he's only 5'4". In my DMs saying
It's all for
sexual
me.
stuff about my kids. And I said, I'll get you if you ever come to
You realize
Boston.
he's joking. You
I don't
realize
get
he's joking.
joke with you. Joke with fucking Jay Mayhem. I'll
Okay, that's
slap the
fine.
shit out of you. In which I wish I should have slapped him. I just gave him a little quick choke.
Well,
Big
that's
fucking
the
deal.
problem. That's not a
Not a
good way to
problem.
resort to it.
Not a
If
problem.
you
He got
like,
mad. He got
nah,
upset because I was dummying him in the DMs.
no.
So
See,
yeah, no. So then he goes
I
to the
thought you
kid.
had a thicker skin than that. I thought you had a
I
thicker skin.
do. I
Like
don't care.
saying jokes about your kids in the DMs is a little bit different to someone tweeting out
Joke. You can
pictures
call
of
my
them.
kids retarded. I don't care. You can just say what you want. When you say
But
something sexual as weird as that, that's fucking
you still need
strange.
to wind you up. But there's no reason to
Oh,
resort to
I guess
violence. Like, so
moving
does
up
that mean
forward.
when
I guess
everybody
that
like
works for him, huh?
do you want Tim Ridgels to come and beat you up for talking about his
I
wife? Like,
told Tim in fucking Portland, grabbed him, pulled him aside. I said, "Take me out back. I'll let you take a swing at me. No one needs to know. We'll come back inside."
okay,
I'm
fair
not
enough.
hiding behind a fucking
I
20
didn't say you were
pounds.
hiding behind anything. I'm just saying people deserve second chances generally.
Second
You
chance. The guy is second chance
drew.
because he got attention. He never would have apologized if I didn't do a quick fucking, which anyone would have done eventually. He never would have apologized
Well,
if he didn't get
he's not
caught.
going to obviously expose himself for tweeting out shit things, is he? He's not going to say, "Look at the shit I've done." You understand people are dumb. Like there are people that are dumb, and there have been times where it's been encouraged on the main show to dox people. When
5 years ago.
when uh, when Kirk got angry at you a couple of years ago, he said everyone should go after you. You know, so some people take that seriously and think they're going to run and hassle you. Like, I just think you thinking that me and Kane shouldn't have this guy on is just a wild move. Like, sure, if we bring him on and he starts doxing your kids or something on air, then that's fucked up. But bring this asshole on, let him defend
Well,
himself.
what's the point? Because now, look what it's caused. My cronies, which I won't call off, is calling the guy's job, is calling his house. And the guy, I mean, he's in the DMs begging me, call them off, call them off. Like, well, you fucking put yourself in that situation.
Yeah, and I sort of agree with that. Like, but again, I think two wrongs don't make a right. You guys shouldn't be calling people's works and
He's
homes
a
like it's a,
dirtbag. Who knows? I mean, who knows what else he's
okay.
got done?
So you've run him out of town, which is fine. You've exposed him. Why do you need to keep going? Like, what's the point now? Like, it's only going to
That's
get worse.
well,
What?
now this is what I do. Is revenge now. Now you got caught.
So why do you think you have a right to tell me or Kane why we give people second chances? That's it.
You don't give a scumbag like that. Have you gone through his Twitter? Never mind, man.
No,
The guy's fucking. He's fucking weird. He's unhinged. Second
which
chances.
Minifan isn't weird? There's like ninety
When
percent
you're
of Minifans.
going through somebody's, which I don't give a fuck. The guy acts like he broke into my house and stole these pictures off my fucking refrigerator. I mean, it's my fucking Facebook. Who cares? But when you're
Yeah.
sitting there putting kids of a 5-year-old and a 6-year-old,
Oh, that's a
calling
shit
them
thing to do.
retarded, and it's like
Absolutely.
under a different account. It's weird. Then he's a scumbag. Like I don't care. I'll cancel. When you say cancel, he's not canceled. I told you to come on today.
Okay, well,
Bring him on.
there's nothing to talk to him about. But he also, he came on the show and then he started blaming Kirk for everything that was going on. As I said, sometimes you got to give some people the rope and they hang themselves. And
Blame Kirk. He
it's
got
just
caught. If he never got caught, he'd be on Kane's corner every fucking Friday.
true. I mean, he
And
does
using
struggle for
another
guessing.
account, doxing everybody.
Yeah, well, but we know now. That's the point. We know what he's like. So what's the point? I'm not trying to argue that this guy's a great guy.
Well, you
I got
were.
annoyed because you have a checkered past and you're like, you can't have
Second.
this guy on.
First of all,
So I'm thinking, go
you
on.
did say he's good. You kept saying he's a good guy. He's a good
Yeah, he
guy.
seemed like a good guy. Maybe I was wrong, but first impressions can be wrong. But he came on. We talked about it all. He apologized. He said he'll never do it again. So let's see. He did say he'll never do anything like that again.
Oh yeah,
So let's see.
because everyone's on him now. Of course he
Well,
knows.
I don't think it's just because anyone's on him, but I think he's
When
seen
you
the
buy the
error of his
story,
ways. He was a
you buy
sinner,
this,
now he's not.
you buy the story that he was partying, doing cocaine, and that's why.
I mean, he looks like he's done a lot of drugs. He
Well,
looks like someone that
going through his information and stuff, and he seemed pretty well rounded. Business owner, nice home, married.
you're saying all this. He is.
That's exactly what I'm saying. But now all of a sudden, he's telling me to go up to see him to do fucking jujitsu with him. I'm like, but before he was partying, doing cocaine, and that's what led him to fucking dox everybody under
I can
20
believe that.
accounts. Yeah,
Absolutely
it's
can believe
changed.
that.
Hey, it's changed, man. Changed, man.
Cocaine is psychosis. Well, but
I mean,
that's the thing.
John's on cocaine every fucking night. He's not doxing people under 20 accounts.
I think he misses vodka and Jay a lot, though. The point is, I am not. I'm not a Drew defender. I just got annoyed and I went hard at you, which maybe I went overboard. I don't like people saying, "Oh, you can't have somebody on," blah 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 blah. Like, as I said,
I told Kane to have him on.
okay, well, but you said you're going to ruin our lives and all this stuff because we had him on. Like, you got all your little cronies, you little idiots who think you're some king running around you and.
I'm not, listen. I'm not gonna apologize for having fans.
Okay. Well, yeah. I think we're at a. I think we've nailed it. I mean, this is, as I said, it's. I'm not trying to defend this guy, but I don't need. I don't think you are in a spot to be the like the policeman of the Minifans, like the moral arbiter of what's right and wrong. Like you haven't earned that
Uh,
right.
uh, uh, I have a certain degree. I
I
have.
don't think so because you've been given second
I have.
chances.
If someone's coming personally after me like that, who knows what else the guy was fucking doing?
Yes, absolutely. You
Threatening me,
should go
grabbing my
after
job,
him.
which like come at my job. I don't give a fuck. Come to my job. I'm worse at work than I am on the fucking Twitter.
But
Like
Kirk
it
was
don't
right. You
bother
should
me,
have
but
been
if I
on
get
with Kane.
caught,
You should have been on with Kane last week and just tore this
you know
guy
what?
apart.
There's shit to do.
Okay, well, that's I don't know what to tell you. I mean, the offer's always there to if you want
I
to.
don't need to go on the stream and tear apart. I just called the cell phone and did it.
Okay, it's good for content.
I,
And I will say he's not the first Minifan to go through people's private Facebook pages. I mean, that's Ziggy's playbook. He just goes on to like
right, but
it's yeah,
Ziggy's a pussy too.
yeah, and Ziggy's not tweeting out pictures of people's kids, but
Right, Ziggy did that once, and I shot a fucking warning shot over the bow, and he's never done it again. He's a very scared guy. But
oh well.
the guy drew 20 to 30 accounts. I mean, he's fucking whatever. I mean, it is what it is. Like,
He's just fucking psycho. He's probably got multiple personalities. He probably fucking could spend hours with a shrink. I mean, that's fine. But
to be
why
honest,
can't he
I
come
don't
on?
care. Dox me, show my kids. It doesn't bother me, but I enjoy when they get caught. I enjoy when they run after. So I mean, it's kind of like sport. It's like sport for me. So
okay.
I have a couple other people that I'm targeting now, and the time will come. I will find who you are. It's just sport for me.
Okay, that's fine. But we can just agree that you're not in a position to tell me or Kane who to have on our shows.
I didn't tell you.
And that's it. Well, you told Kane, and it's my network,
okay.
So.
Well, so big shot here. Sorry.
You're right. Which my network, which Kirk could take away at any minute. But look, well, I think that's all. That's all. I just wanted to lay it out. I just wanted to say that was my issue, and I will say, I went hard at you, but that the kind of guy I am. I'm very emotional. I'm very passionate. I defend my guys, defend my network, and I rallied the troops. Yeah, you're definitely not a scumbag like that guy Drew. You've turned a corner. I'm really impressed. You've become you're a much happier person in the last couple of years. You're much more content. And the new sneakers is a good guy.
I'm a fan of the year.
Yeah, there we go. And I'm into second chances. So that's all I'm saying.
Second chances like yellow shirt guy. He's still around. As loony as he was, we still tolerate him. That second. This guy is so crazy. He has crazy. He makes yellow shirt guy almost look normal. Going through his tweets.
Well, let's see. Hopefully, he realizes he's a fucking idiot and he stops doing that shit. Yeah, but that's the way it usually goes. The internet's a shit place sometimes, and I do think that he's a dummy who doesn't really get it. Because if you're really getting it, you're not blaming Kirk for this shit. He's probably not very smart. Doesn't really get it and gets too into it. And then, when Kirk says all the time, for years he would shit on you, it just gets in people's heads and they think, I get people writing to me like, I can't believe you fucking had sneakers on. He's a cunt all the time, all the fucking time. That's just unfortunately the way it is.
I agree with the second chances. There's some people don't deserve a second chance, but the Drew thing, like I even told him at the end, I'm done calling him. I told him to stop running. Like it doesn't bother me. It's just I enjoy watching them squirm when they get caught.
Okay, well, next time rather than being an asshole about it, you come to me and we make him squirm on air and we really fucking nail someone. We put the tweets up. we say, come on, defend yourself now live before he's got a second to think about it. And you just got him. And he's like caught on the spot. That's the way you do it.
Well, I'm not a man. I don't sit back and think sometimes. I just act,
Okay.
act, act.
Well, I can agree. I
Strike
do
while
that
the
as
iron's
well.
hot.
I do that as well.
But whatever. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I don't know. It's just, I wasn't that mad about it. I just did. I enjoy going after these guys.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So, you said you wanted to come on Manners Live last week. Any takes you want to get off your chest before we end this?
No, yeah. I wanted to come on last week, and you said sure. Then you go. I go. The only day I can't do is Saturday. Then you go. All right, I'm doing Men's Live Saturday. So
Yeah. No, I had a busy week. All right. Well, I think we've sorted this one out. It
yeah.
wasn't a big deal.
Um, what's your thoughts on the
Yeah.
show? Are you happy with the show?
I am happy with the show. Kirk was saying today, "Oh, Manners didn't go hard on me," and I'm sick of going hard on him. Like I've accepted Kirk, and the show is what it is. He surrounds himself with fools. He likes it that way.
Right.
Cullinane's a lazy shit. Justin's fucking sliding so fast, it's unbelievable. But I'm sick of banging on the same drum the whole time because it doesn't make any difference. I just sound like a whiny bitch. And I keep
Yeah,
listening. Like the show's still very good.
I'll listen. It's just Kirk knows the show's over, and I think he's just using this to get to the next, whatever his next thing is. And it looks like he really wants to do the case. That's his big fucking
Mm.
thing, which is like, big deal. It's boring.
Well, lots of money though for him, and
Is it?
no, I think pretty good money. Not like not talking millions, but I think he could make way more than he's making on KMS.
I don't
Just
think
on an
KMS
ad.
makes anything.
I think it makes a bit. I sort of know a bit more about finances in podcasts than you, and I think it makes a bit, but not like. Okay, so say KMS, right? You sell ads per 1,000 views. KMS, I reckon, has about 90,000 viewers. Yeah, because Jerry has about 15 to 20,000 viewers. Jerry Callahan. Kirk has way more than Jerry. So if he's selling, 100 ads, units of say 100 of ads, and even if he's charging small money, he's still making good money on KMS. But true crime, he was getting hundreds of thousands of downloads. But it's more to me, what frustrates me about the show now is sort of Cullinane just being allowed to get away with whatever. And I think that's annoying. It's just annoying.
It's just the same thing. Cullinane has his crutch. Mick, Mott, anything fabricated. Then he goes through the Barstool tweets and he just sits there and he's like, oh, nothing else.
Yep,
And
absolutely.
Justin is just too scared to take the lead. He just doesn't have it in him to take the lead ever. I mean, that's the person he is.
Mm. He was starting to step up.
Is he?
He was starting to, and then Cullinane came back, and there is no way in the world you should be drinking as much as Justin does and driving. There's no way of justifying that in any situation ever. That is wild. That is even wild. He says it on air.
With your father as a cop.
Well, that's the thing.
That's crazy. There's no way I thought he drove home after that. And he's like, yeah, I drove home. I probably shouldn't have. Like, your father's a cop, so he does.
Yes. The good question I want to tackle in a second. Just on that Justin thing, like if he gets in an accident, what if he kills someone? Like he'll never, like he'll kill himself if he's anyway, it's wild. So see, because you're a fucking good, normal heterosexual male. There is nothing wrong with wanting to fuck a 31-year-old woman who is skinny. There is nothing wrong with that.
Not at all.
So people are like, oh, Pat Ford, who's obviously got a pedophile tendencies because he relates fucking Ariana Grande to children, which that's just issue for you, Pat Ford. Okay, I don't know Ariana Grande. I just saw Wicked and thought she was cute in it, and she's 31. Absolutely. And I don't think it's wrong with like when you're my size, liking smaller women, not young girls underage, smaller women. You imagine I get fucking, 6'5" woman. Like, what am I going to do? Get a ladder?
I thought that was a reach. The people were actually DMing me this, the deleted tweet. I go, I don't see the issue. Like some young and skinny. What's wrong with that?
Yeah. And when I say young, like 30 plus young.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, that was a reach by Pat Ford. Pat Ford's got some hatred towards you.
yeah. All right. Well, look, I just wanted to jump on, sort this out. You do you. We'll do our stuff on the network. Next time you have an issue like this, just come to me. Don't put up the barriers, because if there is an issue there, we'll sort it out. Like if someone
I,
is doxing people, sending kids photos, better to do it properly, ambush them, really fucking run them out of town that way.
and again, I don't care. Continue the people out there continue to dox me. It doesn't bother me one bit.
But yeah, you said your name's out there, your face is out there. Like,
Yeah, I mean, they're taking like the pictures they post on. Oh, my home. Oh, I'm such a bad fucking guy. They got my Halloween picture out there with my kids, like off my Facebook. Like you fucking losers.
that's bad. That's bad. Anyway, and it doesn't really do anything, does it?
No, even when like the Tibbetts thing came out and Kirk did the doxing, I think I had one person message me.
Okay. Yeah.
So no, the doxing does absolutely nothing. If you guys want to swing by my house, bring a rake, bring a shovel. Come on, I have plenty of work to do.
All right, Sneakers. Well, thanks for jumping on to clear this up. Viewers, lots coming up in the Menace Minifan Network. Unrelated show at 6 p.m. tomorrow night. Thanks, guys.
All right, take it deep.